Again, they have invited the NLC chairman again. Again, the first one, they say, come and answer to terrorism, this one, that one. Terrorists, you are financing terrorism. Who dashed that one money to finance terrorism? They don't go with a lawyer and some other people. They don't go answer that one. We labor, they try to say, if not hold our person pass today, we go Casablanca everywhere. They release them. Last, they did not find anything. They did not. Even the interrogation was whack. They didn't ask nothing. They just wanted to waste everybody's time. He came back. In less than 48 hours that he came back, they knock him another invitation. Make it go. Why you not join the two invitations together so that he will answer at once? Una want the make name with that guy. Una want the use and the catch cruise. Why? Is it a crime to be NLC chairman? Or is it because Tinubu is president? Nobody should talk again. Nobody should challenge Tinubu again. Is Tinubu Alpha and Omega? Or God? Is he God? They have invited him again. One of the reasons why they invite this man, I don't want to talk too much now. Again, one lawyer will give on. He go break and down. Say this is why they are prosecuting Joe Ajaero, and he is not far from the truth. Yes, I said it. I said it with my full chest. It is not far from the truth. I will give him a one lawyer. Maxwell Opera. Yes, una go hear what him talk as he take touch this recent invitation where they say make NLC chairman Joe Ajaero make he can answer. Where they not fit join with the previous invitation, make he answer everything at once. I will give him a Maxwell Opera now. Listen to him carefully. Come to the comment section and tell me that he is lying. Because he exposed some kind things. Though the man where did the invitation now where did the interview, you get one man where did that interview I want play for one. The man no agree make Maxwell Opera talk. He just okay, allow make your guest talk. He just jelly they do anyhow. But sure, Maxwell Opera still laid down his submission. And if you look at it very well, it is not far from the truth. Let us listen to Maxwell Opera as he touch this recent invitation which Joe Ajaero don't get from Nigeria police. Nigerian police now don't turn to the prosecutor of the Nigerian Labour Congress. But whatever you guys do, that when no one implement our demands, what to have the money from the government, when no one implement them. This one where they come up now, when no go see who na go who. Because now hunger promoters go sponsor this protest. Make una see the submission coming from Maxwell Opera as he take touch this recent invitation. Where they give NLC chairman Joe Ajaero. Watch.
Now, and just to tell you that barely 48 hours after honoring police invitation, the president of the Nigeria Labour Congress, Joe Ajaero, has again been re-invited over ongoing investigations into what the police has referred to alleged case of criminal intimidation, conducts likely to cause breach of public peace and malicious damage to properties.
Yes, I will narrate what happened when we visited, when we accompanied Ajaero to visit to honor the old invitation. But I just want to start by saying that this is just a war against the Igbos. It's because Ajaero is an Igbo man.
How do you mean?
I will explain, and you get to understand what I'm saying. I will explain. Now, because had it been that it's another tribe that's occupying that NLC office, we will not be hearing all these things. We watch what happened in Nnamdi Kalu's matter, how other persons that even committed more crime. No, you are going to really strain to convince me. I'm going to you will be convinced. I'm a lawyer. I know the implication of what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying. I go by facts. It's because of Nnamdi Kalu is an Igbo man. That's why others were asked to go, and Nnamdi Kalu is being detained. You know what is happening to the Igbo in Lagos? He is still under detention. While some people who came out to threaten a particular tribe are moving freely. Now, on the NLC, we had series of NLC presidents in this country. I started working with NLC during the time of Adams Oshomole. I work with Oma. I work with the immediate past one. And they have been organizing protests. They have been kicking against increment of fair price. They have been fighting for minimum wage. Why should Ajaero's own different?
Now the times are different. The times are different. You know, things that happened before when the other presidents were there are different from now. Even the regimes are different. So you cannot just raise a tribal sentiment.
I'm telling you now that the regime of this APC that started from Buhari have passion hatred for the Igbos.
I don't think that's correct.
You asked me, you say I should convince you, and I want to convince you. Don't want me to convince you. I'm telling you that what happened in Kano, where people are carrying flag, had it been that thing happened in Enugu or Umai or Inori, by now there wouldn't have been something like a Southeast. They would have leveled the entire Southeast. Those people that carried flag, had it been that flag, the Igbos never participated in the protest. Had it been that particular flag that was carried in the north, we are carried in the southeast, by now there wouldn't have been something, nothing like anything like a southeast. Now, going back to what we are talking about the invitation. Now, watch this, what happened. That invitation, the first one said, the office is investigating a case of criminal conspiracy, terrorism financing, treasonable felony, subversion and crime, and cyber crime, in which you were mentioned. Talking about Ajaero now, in which we are mentioned. Now, that particular invitation was given on the 19th. That was, I think, Monday. And he was asked to report the following day, less than 24 hours. Very strange. NLC president, who was writing exam, so he wrote to them through the lawyer that, please, can you allow me to finish my exam? I'll come on the 29th. Lo and behold, on the 29th, we were there. Surprisingly, on camera, the head of Ajaero said there was no petition against you. Nobody accused you of anything. Nobody even mentioned their name as against what was contained in the invitation. That rather somebody who was occupying an apartment in the NLC building committed act of terrorism, and we are investigating the man. In the course of that, we saw some document relating to NLC. That's why we invited you. Can you tell us what you know about it? Ajaero said, well, thank God that you have stated it correctly. One, that building is not under NLC. That building is built by, I think, Third Fund, according to them. And Third Fund need to recuperate their money before they will now hand it over to about 500 million naira. Those tenants there are being put into there by the Third Fund, even before Ajaero becomes the NLC president. So the person we are talking about, I don't know him. I don't have his number. I know that there's a bishop there, and I do go there to check some books. That was just it. Then we now talked about NLC minutes. Ajaero said it's a public document. Anytime we're having a meeting, people do come. And most of the times after our meeting, they normally upload the minutes to social media. So people have access to the minutes. So he brought out one other document. He did not show Ajaero, but he showed Femi Falana. Look at it. So Ajaero explained, said, okay, that's all. No statement whatsoever was taken from Ajaero. We took pictures, everybody.
And left. So this second invitation.
Now, this second one.
What about it?
This second one, watch that letter. The date of that letter was on the 28th of August. The letter was dated 28th of August. In other words, that letter is already on before 29th. And the police know that Ajaero will be honoring that particular invitation on the 29th.
So they were inviting him for a second time while he had not even answered the first one.
I want to let you know that this is just a calculated attempt to suppress NLC headed by an Igbo man. This is a calculated attempt to edge Ajaero out so that another person in that NLC can take over. Because of 2027, the earlier we started saying this thing, the better for this country. Now, that particular letter was dated 28th, and Ajaero honored the new one on the 29th. So they waited immediately after Ajaero finished that one. In less than 48 hours, they now submitted this one. Now, the first one was that he should honor it the following day with a threat of arrest. Now the second one now, they gave him 7 days. More than 7 days. They asked him this. He received that letter on the 31st and he was asked to honor it on the 5th. That is less than more than 7 days. I just want to, now the question there is that if you feel that Ajaero committed this particular crime, the same office, because that particular IRT is under force intelligence, the DIG is controlling that. Then the question there is that what stops you from consolidating that crime? Why are you duplicating it? One office. That's my red flag. One office. So now, after that particular day, I was given opportunity to address NLC. And I told NLC, it's on record. Ask Abulu. I told NLC, I know Nigeria very well. I know this government, APC government, I know them very well. You people should not relent. You people should still be at alert because they are coming up, they may come up with another strategy. In less than 48 hours, this particular Ajaero received this particular letter. Now, what stopped them from consolidating the crime? Because if somebody wrote a petition, if 30 persons wrote a petition against a particular person, you receive this one, you receive this one, you receive this one, you don't duplicate it, you consolidate the investigation.
For over a decade, this has been the birthplace of innovation. Innocent Vehicles is a testament to resilience, employing international best practices to create more than just a car. Every vehicle here tells a story of durability, fuel economy and safety. Crafted with the African spirit, the Nigerian heart. These vehicles surrounding me embody the unique concept of regionalization, each one designed to cater to the tastes and preferences of our people. From the streets in Nigeria to the terrains of the Sahara, these vehicles are designed for our roads, for our people. This is more than a vehicle. It's a symbol of our progress, our resilience, our collective success story. Your feedback drives us to continuously innovate and improve. Innocent Vehicle, the pride of African roads.